I'm Elliott Middleton, and I'm the product manager for Wonderware Historian and the related products, and I've been with Schneider Electric for almost 15 years. For big data analytics, there are really three things that you've got to cover. The data collection part of it, the storage and retention of it, and then how do you extract value from that information that you've collected. The key thing to make it simple on the data collection is to support standard interfaces to existing systems. That's things like OPCDA, things like native interfaces to the HMI, InTouch, ClearSCADA, InTouch Edition, those kind of systems. That's on the data collection side. On the storage side, you need something that's really tuned for time series data. And it's not just about the storage, it's about how do you ensure the data gets delivered, how do you do it securely, and that's secure in terms of transport security, getting it there, but then also how do you partition the storage in the big data context in a way that it can't be easily compromised by an attacker. And then once you have all of that data, how do you get useful information out of it? You've got to have simple tools that anybody can use, but you also have to have APIs that are open that you can use with third-party tools. And things like an OData interface make it really easy to integrate the data with other solutions. Big data and machine learning are really all about accelerating response times. Whether that's a predictive one, anticipating something before it happens, or even if it's after the fact, making that response time faster. And one key in these solutions is doing it in a way that it's really simple. There are all kinds of sophisticated tools that you can apply and get a lot of value out of, but most customers just don't have the bandwidth to deal with it. So they need a solution that's just out of the box, that just automatically starts delivering value. Several technical issues that can really impede the adoption of big data applications in the SCADA environment. One is what we talked about earlier, this connectivity. You've got to have that in place first. You also have a lot of customers that are really uncomfortable with the idea of exposing their data to an online environment. But because of that, they've really isolated all of the data in that control system environment, and they don't have good visibility to it in the business network. Our solution for protecting the control system and still leveraging big data is that we push all of the data from the control system into the cloud. There's no access back the other direction, so that doesn't expose your control system at all. Once you have all of that data consolidated, the real challenge is how do you find the data that's of interest? It's typically originally created by systems created by a control engineer in terms that make sense to them. But that may not have any meaning to a business user. They don't have the context. So there are a couple of ways that you have to address that. One, you have to make it easy to find. Typically a search-based approach is ideal. And then you also have to add context. So for example, we have a news feed capability. And what this does is it's automatic anomaly detection that monitors your data continuously and then reports exceptions. And you don't have to configure anything ahead of time. It's just proactive. We have a lot of technologies that are in this big data, cloud-based solution space. Obviously, Wonderware Online is our hosted time series historian solution, and that's a key one. But we also have things like Prism that are for analytics, whether it's on-premise or hosted solutions. We have System Platform, which is a great way to feed data into that cloud-based solution. On-premise Wonderware Historian, likewise. It's a great solution for people that also need that on-premise access as well as the hosted solution.